Greek meat sauce for pasta, and it's a little different to the Italian sauce because it uses very, very little tomato. You can go ahead. This is just a family thing. This in Greece they would use veal, but in Greece
Can you use that that meatloaf mixture, the veal?
for the tomato sauce, for the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. It's good for the meatballs.
It's
but
good
I
for the
don't
meatballs,
know,
yeah.
because in Greece the cattle doesn't have enough grass, and so when a cow is born, it grows up to almost beef. But then the summer comes and the grass dries up, and so then they slaughter them, and they're still officially veal. They're not beef, but they're almost beef. So in this country I use ground meat. To this, it's I think the 85 ratio, 85 to what's the rest?
15.
15?
15.
Okay, and then this is, the basic recipe is about 1.5 pounds of ground meat, to which I just took some so we can have it, otherwise
Right.
we'll never eat. To which I have bread, which I have soaked in milk, because that tenderizes every meat. It's something chemical, and so this is going to be mixed up in here. It's already made. Don't worry, you're going to have your dinner. And to this, I'm going to add.
I can't get over that's like a dog bowl.
And garlic. What is that?
Onion and garlic.
Pardon?
Onion and garlic.
Onions and garlic that I have.
You can talk
I have
about
to
it.
brown these first. I'm not going to mix it in there. Sorry, mistake. Take this away. So now we go to an olive oil and just a tablespoon of olive oil.
Okay, so you made a mistake by putting it in the meat. You want to brown.
Yeah, I didn't. I
you
took
want
it
to
out.
brown the
Yes,
garlic
no, because I
first.
want to brown this separately.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I don't want to burn this. Can you hear the sizzle? That's a good sound. It's the spices that make it Greek rather than Italian. The famous Italian marinara sauce has a lot of tomatoes. This has very little. So here I just want to brown this a little.
Take no offense, Phyllis.
Soften it. No, sorry, just soften it. I don't want it brown.
I think they call it sweating, right?
Or
Sweating. No, not caramelizing.
Actually, you're right.
Sweating.
What helps you to sweat it is
You're getting the
salt.
moisture out, that's all.
Oh. And instead of salt being a terrible ingredient, salt does amazing things to whatever you cook. Brings out flavor, even sweets.
Salt and peppers and everything.
Yeah. So now I'm taking my beef and I'm putting it in here.
You can smell the the garlic and the
Mixed
onions.
with bread.
I'm getting hungry
Bread
already.
soaked in milk. I just want to have it disappear a little bit.
Try to get a little bit
And
more
I'm putting
professional
it
edge
sort
here.
of like this, so it doesn't become like meatballs. You know, sometimes with the beef, when you do this, it becomes like little marbles, and I don't want that. So I'm going to do. Smells good. This.
It's a lot of garlic.
Until the pink goes away. However, as it takes about an hour's worth of simmering, I'm just showing you what I do, because otherwise you'd never eat.
Right, the real stuff is sitting in that pot.
Yeah. Pardon?
The real stuff is sitting in that pot over there, right?
No, this is for the pasta.
Oh.
The real stuff, according to my son Gregory, is in the refrigerator.
Okay.
A lot of things do better at room temperature, like eggs. If you're going to use eggs for something, you have to take them out of the refrigerator and leave them at room temperature for many hours. And your brother said, don't tell Gregory,
Which brother?
Keith, because I often have an omelette for dinner. I did yesterday. And I make an omelette with 2 eggs, and I cut up a nice slice of Virginia ham and cubes of cheddar. And that was a quick, nutritious dinner that nowadays eggs are politically correct. Now they said we can eat
And
eggs.
runny eggs you can eat.
What about them?
You can eat runny eggs too.
Yeah, well, I
Eggs,
poach
like
eggs.
eggs then.
For
Yes.
Graham and Ann, I did poached eggs on English muffins with a layer of smoked salmon underneath.
Rocky and me.
That was their breakfast. Now I'm watching that this loses the pink. And I'm doing this not to make it look like marbles or
Like bolognese.
You mean like
Yeah.
stuck together?
Yeah.
because ground meat tends to
Coagulate?
sometimes get fried eggs. And eggs are on sale at Walgreens for $1.29 this week.
You are an unpaid spokesman for Walgreens, right?
Pardon? Say it again?
You're an unpaid spokesperson for
Oh,
Walgreens.
unpaid, yes, sorry, I'm just, I find out what's on sale, and that's how I plan my menus for the week. And if it isn't, you should see my receipts from my supermarket. It says, I've spent maybe $25, and it says, you have saved 20.
Wow.
In other words, it would have cost me 40.
45.
I save them sometimes just to show. If it's not on sale, I don't buy it. It's not, I don't cook on a whim. I don't say, oh, tonight I'd like to have salmon. If salmon's on sale, I have salmon. If it isn't, it isn't. Okay, now we have, this is called mise en place in French. And that's you put everything you're going to use in the place. Except this, we're not going to use.
I'm sorry.
And this is
That was me.
white wine.
White wine.
White wine.
White wine?
Good
And
grief.
this is called deglazing the pan. Because all the nice flavors, once you saute things or brown them, are down there, down in the bottom.
That's a lot of wine. I mean,
I
would
know,
you?
for that
Well,
little bit of,
What would?
Okay, I
would
could use less.
okay.
Oh, okay.
But she's using,
I would
but she's
use
using
what
because she's down in the
I just measured it out, but it's going to burn out.
Should have drank some before you put it in there.
Yeah, when you put the wine, it doesn't take black, it doesn't turn black, or what is
The
it?
wine?
Yeah, with
No.
the wine?
No. So this is the wine that the alcohol burns out for people
Right.
who work. And for, you know, I'm telling you what I do for £1.50 of ground meat. And this I just took some away so that you could see what I have. This is tomato sauce.
Regular sauce, not
10
pure.
Can we see the?
$1.
Can we see the
Not
can?
paste,
Careful, 'cause
not,
it's
not.
open.
No. Can we see? Can we see the front of the
Wait
can?
till it's empty.
Just a-
Yeah, no, because that's important. They are tomatoes
Very
and
little.
passos.
Because
Very
we just-
little.
Question.
We don't want
Yeah,
a
it's not a
tomato
lot of
sauce.
Tomato sauce,
Oh.
the one that is
Yeah,
tomato.
I just used a quarter of it.
Because I was thinking that it was the same.
If I
Veg
used
Tomato sauce.
if I had £1.50 of meat, I would use it all.
Oh, wow, the very
Pound
little
and a
sauce.
half.
Because the meat we're having tonight was £1.50,
Okay.
or maybe even closer to. Okay, that's white wine, tomato sauce.
the finished product.
Where is it?
In the fridge.
Where in the fridge?
Salt.
Excuse me.
A Greek sea salt.
Where in the fridge?
I don't know.
What, what are you looking for? What does it look like?
What the finished
Because they
product
don't
looks like.
have,
It's in there?
Yeah.
they don't have salt
Just
in
for the end.
mines. They have so much sea. The sea coast there is tremendous. This is pepper. And I don't want to. You want to do too
That's
much.
pepper?
Yeah, pepper. Ground pepper.
That's ground pepper, okay.
And because I was sloppy, I clean this up now because then I don't have to clean it up later.
Clean as you go.
And this is the secret ingredient.
What is that?
Cinnamon.
And it's a cinnamon?
Yeah.
Really?
Quite a bit.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
Oh, well, you told me that it was 1 tablespoon, no?
Yeah, for a big, I guess for a big.
No, because, yeah, but I see that she put just...
Well, this is a mini batch.
That's
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it. But now I want to talk a little bit about the salad.
Because I want to.
Oh, yeah, the
I
salad.
want to
she
mix
make
what
a
it
big
looks like
salad.
at the end.
That's for the real.
I know, but we want to show it.
We want to show what it looks
I
like.
see. Oh, okay.
And
So
this
this-
goes down to the end.
So you don't drain any fat out of that. You
No,
you don't drain the fat.
No,
Ever.
no, but there's very little fat
No,
because it's
go to the-
85%.
Go to the spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is going to cook.
And that's one of your hits,
I don't know how to
Gonzo.
cook.
I had to say that in Mexico they love that.
Yeah, it's all
It's like
fat.
cheese.
That's why it tastes good.
There's no cheese in there.
This is going to
I don't
cook
know.
at a
What the
simmer,
hell is it?
uncovered for an hour. Now you see that doesn't have much
Okay.
fat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, to us it looks kind of fatty, but
No, but when it melted with that, with everything up.
No.
but it's not tomatoey looking at
Not at
all.
all.
You
Not
can't
at all.
see it because it just was one can of
Yeah.
tomato.
Okay. But just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That they love in Mexico.
Now, what?
Other paper towels.
The spaghetti?
Julieta, yeah.
What you
Oh,
want-
Isabel,
and
There
because
was
it's spring-
condensation on the top of the.
Oh, I'm going to serve this over
It's right-
linguine and
Evelyn.
with the salad.
Evelyn,
And because there's a famous Greek salad
That's right.
in spring, and no tomatoes, they no cucumbers. They use romaine lettuce.
romaine, so, okay.
And
That
we
is
can start
important
this
because
on
her
the stove,
salads
because
are...
by the time the pasta cooks, they will warm up.
Do you want me to get the salad out?
Yes, if you don't mind.
This.
So,
It's very nice, it's very soft, I like that. She's doing that very soft. And I was
this one has to just simmer for 1 hour for a pound and a half.
Simmer. It looks like it's boiling.
Yeah, but that's because they turned off the wrong burner. And this one we've just warmed up. So this is just romaine lettuce that has been chopped, sort of this thin, with a knife, which in other cultures you never cut lettuce with a knife.
What do? Rip it?
Rip it. And washed. And this is going to get scallions. And
A lot of preparation before. A lot of preparation before.
yes.
Yeah.
And this is olive oil, lemon juice, and just a little bit of mustard, because mustard is emulsifier, and it makes it a bit thicker. And to this, I'm going to add dill.
Fresh dill or
No, this is dried, but I have to get there.
You could film an indie action shot of hunting for the
for the dill?
ingredient. Yeah. Look where
Oh.
she stores it.
oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's kind of like fresh. It's not from a jar.
Well, this was fresh, and I dried it myself by hanging
oh.
it up.
See, that's an important
If
fact.
we
Yes.
were in Greece, this of course
Would be in your
fresh
backyard.
then. I'm not going to put the dressing on now because we haven't cooked the pasta. They were not quite ready to eat.
Well, what kind of dressing is it?
Did you pay attention? It was oil.
They serve this
And some other
salad.
stuff.
No, there's no egg in there.
They
Well,
serve this salad at
Well,
Easter.
I'm sorry, what was in the dressing again?
The dressing?
Yeah.
Olive oil, lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. and
Mustard.
A little bit of mustard.
That's it.
Oh,
And a good,
I missed it.
That's a lot of dressing.
but I'm not going to use it all
Oh, okay.
because I have guests coming on Sunday.
And how much lemon juice to oil?
It's about, the ratio is about a third.
A third.
Of acid, and the rest is olive oil.
So 2/3 olive oil, 1/3.
Yes, and 1/3
Okay.
lemon juice.
And mustard? Very little.
They don't use mustard, that's me personally. I use mustard because I like mustard and I like what it does. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, till next time.
And for dessert, I made a
Creme caramelette. But
creme
we,
caramel, which is the
Aperitif.
ubiquitous. When you go to a dinner party in Greece, they will have something that looks like an eye round roasted, and they will have potatoes and vegetables.
we'll save that for another
But
episode.
for dessert, the Greeks love to make creme caramel.
So we'll do that next time.
Yeah, do you want to show it?
A sneak peek.
A sneak peek of what's to come.
That at the bottom right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And that's a caramel custard, really.
All right, you can pause it.
All right.